Gentlemen, I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to look at tank number 5. Yes, my 5th favourite tank in the entire game. Of course, coming in at number 6 was the Smasher. And today we're going to look at a tank that's fairly new. And oh my god, what a tank this is. It really is a fantastic tank. And again, it is a collectible. It's up to tier 9. It is a tank destroyer. And it is the WT Ritter, the Waffen Trigger. Now, of course, it makes no difference really to me with the Ritter or the Waffle. Like, the Waffle is a tech tree tank, and the Ritter is obviously the clan reward tank in tier 9. Both of them for me are equal. Both of them are equal. Of course, the Ritter, it has the DPM. It doesn't really have the alpha, but you can have this gun on the Waffle, or you can have it with the higher alpha. So probably the Waffle overall is a better tank because you can decide what you want to play, what gun you want to play, the DPM or the alpha. Personally, on the Waffle, I use the alpha, especially now this tank exists. If I want the DPM, I'll just play this tank. If I want the alpha, I'll just play the Waffle. So when I talk about DPM, how much DPM am I actually talking about? So we're going to get to that. So again, like the Waffle, the grill, everything else, it has no armor whatsoever. People will be able to HE you, but again, you do have that spool liner. So I would strongly recommend you using that spool liner. So the DPM is 3,563. Amazing, absolutely crazy DPM for the tank it is. Your reload time is just 7.75 seconds. Your penetration, again, I'm not even running calibrated shells, and I still think the penetration is really, really good. At 276 on your AP and 352 on your APCR. 65 on your HE, but yeah, you're not going to use too much HE if I'm honest. It's all about that DPM. It's all about the AP, the APCR, the alpha, 460 alpha. So it is the lower alpha, but yeah, your reload is a lot less, which I don't mind, especially in this tank. So you've got 460 on your AP, 390 on your APCR, and 600 on your HE. So, of course, if you can get out that HE, it definitely is worth trying. 3.2 aim time, which I don't think is that bad. And the dispersion, 0.299, which, again, is really, really, really good. Only 5 degrees of gun depression, standard, sort of facing forward. But, again, you can get that to more if you come out sideways, or if you come in reverse, you can get that to a lot more as well. Top speed, 40 kilometers per hour. So yeah, it's the same playstyle. It's exactly the same tank as the tier 9 Waffle. There's a way of playing it. Now, I like to play this at the back of the map. It has speed. I like to play it at the back of the map, and then later on you make your move, which hopefully we will get to do in the games we play. So we do have 2 games for you. I like this tank against any, to be honest. It doesn't really bother me whether I come up against tier 8s, or it doesn't bother me if I come up against tier 10s. Honestly, like, it makes no difference. Tier 8s are going to penetrate you. Tier 10s are going to penetrate you. Tier 10s, you have more chance of doing more damage. But, of course, tier 8s, they do less damage. You might survive a little bit longer. But, yeah, it's one of those tier 9s that, honestly, I really don't mind if it's a tier 10 or if it's a tier 8 game. But more than likely, yeah, a tier 8 will be a lot easier. So just like the grill, just like the Waffle, it is one of those that I do sit at the back of the map majority of the time. Of course, this map, I don't really like sitting at the back because the enemy could be anywhere. And the TD spots is not always a great TD spot on these kind of maps. So, of course, I went with my medium tank. There's only one medium tank on our team where the enemy's got one medium and a light tank. So I decided to go with my standard B to support him a little bit and just generally help him, hopefully keep him alive. But unfortunately, he hasn't been kept alive, and I'm not quite on my own. I do have that SMV down there. He is low hit points, so I'm not looking in the best of positions. But here comes the T49. I do get the shot. Again, it's one of those tanks that people really underestimate how good this tank is. They underestimate just how good the DPM is. Like, people that don't really know the tank, they don't realize that the tank has 3,500 DPM. Like, they get shocked when they get shot and then they get shot just over 7 seconds later. They're like, what the hell? How quick is that reload? But yeah, the reload is really quick. It goes really quick. I mean, 7.7 seconds for a 460 alpha gun is absolutely incredible. So we don't do too much this game, to be honest. I don't think, in fact, we do any more. So we're just going to move on to our next battle. So this game right here, we are on Winter Malinovka, and this battle here shows more how I play the tank. Obviously, the first game, because of the map, I don't really like the map in a tank destroyer. I couldn't really show you just how I play it. But this map in this battle, it goes how I always play this tank, or how I always try to play the tank. So we are pushing on the right side. And we're just going to get into this position here. Now, as a tank destroyer, you still need to be very careful when you come into these kind of positions, because there are a lot of tanks that will blind fire these. Because if there's 3 tank destroyers, it's almost guaranteed there will be a tank destroyer in this position. So do try to bear that in mind and be careful. If you're spotted by someone, a lot of guys will be able to see you. So yeah, just bear that in mind. So this game, we do play a lot more patient than I usually play, to be fair. We have taken out the IS-8, but one of our tanks is dead as well. So I've got the Jaegeru, the Jagdpanzer E100 to my right here. I've got a couple of guys to B, and I've got a couple of guys to A. So you know, we've got it covered. We have pretty much the whole map covered. If someone pushes, I'll be there. Whether that will be in the middle here, whether that will be on the right side, I have it absolutely covered. So because it's a 6 versus 6 right now, all the other team tanks, apart from that Pajetta, are pretty much full hit points. So I'm sitting here thinking, right, okay, the heavies are pushing. I don't really want to make my move at the moment. What I want to do is that for their tank destroyers like this Hori here to start pushing a little bit backwards instead of just hiding. And we do get the shot. We get the shot on the Hori there. He is now there. So I'm going to try again to go for the blind shot. And as I shoot, hopefully he does now become spotted, and you can see that I didn't hit the shot, and we're going to go for the shot there. So he is now a one shot. So the 2 tank destroyers are both one shots, which is really, really good. Now is the time that I make my move. Did I say both tank destroyers? I meant the tank destroyer and the Pajetta. So both of them are a one shot. The AMX 50B there is now a one shot. So I am pushing. I'm full hit points. So I am now making that move. So we're going to pincer these guys in. They're all in this little corner. The Jaegeru does an amazing job, and that is mainly why I wanted to show this game, because people complain about bad players. People complain about low win rate players, especially like you got 47 or 48%. People are like, oh my god, you're such a noob, look at your win rate. Just because someone's got low win rate doesn't make them a bad player, and this guy in the Jaegeru does absolutely fantastic. So 2.9k damage. I'm going to get one more shot into this Minotauro, put him on fire, and I do get the kill. So that is 3.3k damage, very, very easily. We pushed it exactly the right time that we needed to push. We do end up on a first class. I haven't actually mastered this tank yet, which is very, very annoying. This is one of those tanks, those of you that watched my 500 mastery, my 500 aces, this is one of those tanks that I wanted to be my 500th ace. I couldn't do it. Keep getting first classes. It's annoying me. And again, there we were very, very close. But this battle was all about that Jaegeru. I mean, look at that. 6,000 damage, 1,500 XP, well-deserved mastery badge. And look at the win rate. I mean, 49%. So below 50%. So before you see someone with 49 point something percent or whatever, below 50, just think before you say, because these guys can have a very, very good game. And again, if you go to his profile, look at that. His most damaged game is over 7,200. So even though they've got a low win rate, doesn't make him a bad player. So well done to this guy right here. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'm meadsy69, and I will catch you all very soon. Bye-bye. With